Hey yo, what's up, blurs, nerds, and all in between, even if you're confused. It's your boy, Sir, right hand of the syndicate, and the glorious one himself. I'll let him introduce himself.
I'm the sensei of the syndicate, the paladin of the poor, the duke of the drink, the sultan of the shot.
Hey,
Wyatt, how you doing? What's up? Hey.
bruh. Yo, that was good. I gotta work on mine. I gotta create a list of drinking related titles. But
Yeah.
Serve Sippage was one. I'm gonna make sure.
Yes.
I'm probably gonna change my name while we're talking to Serve
Okay.
Sippage. But
Okay. There you go.
Stokes, you and I are avid wrestling fans. Would you say so?
I would tend to agree with you, good sir.
Yes, yes, yes. Now, these are conversations that typically we would have in a roundtable format. It didn't work out that way because people had life happen, and that's okay.
That's all
It
right.
is what it is.
It's
Hopefully,
okay.
we'll be able to make it work tomorrow as well. But I had a few topics I wanted to run down with you. So let's start from the top. Now, to get the ice breaking and to piss people off early, I
Yes.
had this one topic called 3 to WWE and 3 to AEW. So, just like the title implies,
Oh,
if you had three wrestlers, male and female, because I'm gonna make it difficult, that you wanted to go from any other promotion to WWE, what would they be? And we're gonna have three from any other promotion go to AEW, male and female. What you got?
okay. So my first one would be I would take Jade Cargill and put her on WWE.
Jade. Oh, you would put Jade on WWE?
Because like the only part that she would have to take out is that she wouldn't be able to call herself a bitch. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, everything else is like WWE, like right there for her. Let's see here. I would take Keith Lee and I put his ass back in WWE.
You bring him back home?
Yeah, I'd bring him back home, and then because man, I'm a little sad now that I can't have my matches with Roman Reigns and Keith Lee again. I can't have my matches with because he was a hybrid, so he could be able to kind of do whatever he wanted to. By the way, now that I thought about this, like before there was hybrids, there was Shelton Benjamin. He needs to get his flowers for that point because
Talk about
before everybody else was doing like the the jumps, the splits, the hybrid styles of like wrestling and a luchador style, Shelton Benjamin was doing it. So I would do that. And then the final person that I would move, that's a good question. I would move. I'm gonna say I'm gonna move Samoa Joe back over there because Samoa Joe ain't working.
Okay.
Samoa Joe ain't working, and I think that's by design. But I need him to get his WWE title shot, man. I need him to be able to be champion. He would talk his shit, and I would love it. And he would fit the mold. Either that or no Malachi Black, whatever. Yeah, Black would go over there. One of those two. He just needs to go home. Yeah, I'll take Malachi and I'll put him back home.
Okay, that's a good pick. I agree with Keith Lee. Keith need to come on home because don't get me wrong, him with Shane Strickland, that's cool. It's all right, but you could be a tag team star,
or you can be
and in the background of that tag team. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, as much as I like Keith Lee on the mic, Shane got it all day. Shane,
I agree, but like I don't think Keith Lee is just an overall just big personality. I think the thing that he articulates what he says, he doesn't say anything really like groundbreaking, but the way he speaks and his cadence makes him like somebody that you listen for. But when it comes to that, like Swerve got it all day and night.
I feel that. Yeah, it's certain charisma that just oozes, and I feel like Shane actually has a little bit more freedom to ooze that personality in AEW Because when I was watching him in MLW, that's where I first seen him. By the way, he had a match with Low Key, and I was blown away. It was like a regular Thursday ass match, but wide. It could have been like a 4 or 5-star match.
Question. So did you know that Swerve was, you remember Lucha Underground?
Yes.
You remember the Black Luchador?
I don't remember.
He had like a kill shot. That's what I think his name was, Kill Shot. And like he had that was Swerve too.
I didn't know Swerve. It's a lot of people I'm finding out that was there. Like Io Shirai. I didn't know she was there.
Can I take back one of my
Ricochet?
picks?
Who else?
I want to move Brian Cage over to WWE too.
Wow, that's a big beefy motherfucker.
He is. He just is cock diesel strong for no reason. So I'd move them.
So who you got? Who are your final 3 then? Because I'm gonna allow you to adjust your 3. Go ahead.
All right.
What up, Cat?
So it would have to be I'm sorry, there's a train coming through, and it's not The Godfather. I love that one. Anyway, I see. Jade, Keith Lee, and Brian Cage.
Okay. That's solid. All right, so let's flip it. 3 to AEW.
Let's see.
And think about the roster. You got to think about your matchups too. You got Kenny Omega, John Moxley, Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara.
I totally forgot about those people since they were out. I would have changed my list again. But
all right.
All right. Let me change it one last time. All right.
All right, come on.
I would have. Can I put? No, that'd be cheating if I put the whole like the elite, like the golden.
That's gonna take up all 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They come as a package.
Shit. Well, can I do the Young Bucks? Can they come as a package?
They can come as a tag team, but that's 2.
Oh, fuck, you are not making this easy, man.
Nope.
I would have to do then. I do the Young Bucks.
Okay.
And Jade Cargill
to WWE. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that you got potential matchups like Charlotte versus Jade. You could get some Bianca Belair versus Jade, black woman versus black woman. Strength versus strength. Right.
I just wanted to see. I want to see like Jade and Alexa, because they always come with really good outfits. You know what I'm saying? When they like, and plus I think Alexa would be really, really good to do that from there.
Okay. As long as they don't relegate her to being like somebody's muscle, you know, when she first gets there.
Yeah.
As long as they don't do that, I think she'll be good.
Yeah, she has to be somebody that's like, I'm not finna deal with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I'm still that chick. That's what they can be able to say.
You want to know what I think they should do if they bring Jade over? And I know she would never go for it, but what they should do, hype up a match and have her squash Ronda Rousey. I'm talking some 8 seconds shit. That's how you make a statement with her. But you know Ronda ain't gonna have that shit.
Ain't not happening. Yeah, that's where I would go. What about yours?
Okay. You don't want to do your 3 to AEW?
No, because I want to hear your three there first.
Okay. So my 3 to WWE. All right. So my first one, I'm gonna step outside of AEW.
Okay.
I'm gonna slide to New Japan. And I'm gonna use up 2 of my roster picks. I'm gonna take the Gorillas of Destiny and send them to WWE. Because I think God
Bloodline's getting strong.
Doing a program against the Bloodline, being like, whoa. You think you're the tough guys of the family?
Y'all have been
you know what I'm saying? So starting an insurrection there. Oh, Husky Hokage. Oh, let me get my brother in here. So we got God to WWE. And my final pick, I'm gonna pluck from AEW.
What's up, fellas? I'm sorry, I can't hear y'all.
Uh-oh.
We can hear you now.
I like that logo, by the way. That's raw.
Yep. Because he is 1/3 of the things people don't say podcast. The Husky Okage himself.
Leave him, come
TPD.
back.
Okay. But yeah, okay. I was gonna use my final slot for one of the women from AEW, but in retrospect, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull another male, but I'm gonna pull from AEW. It is not sexism. But I'm going to request that we get Pac back. Don't get me wrong, I don't dislike the Death Triangle. I think it's a cool name. I ain't feeling it. And actually, I take that back. Leave him in AEW. Give me Orange Cassidy. Send him to WWE. He could get big money.
I agree. I think he could be able to KB
It's not
said
sexism. See, Cat agreed with you. It's not.
so.
All right, fellas, I can hear y'all now. What's going on?
What happened, brother?
Chilling, man. How everyone doing?
Man, we are live and alive. It's a important combination.
Yeah. I mean, if you weren't, that'd be trouble.
Right. So Bearded Panda, aka Husky Hokage, aka
Yes, sir.
1/3 of the reigning, defending podcast champions. Things people don't say podcast.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna pose the question to you. I just gave my 3, and we're calling this section 3 to WWE. You got to pick 3 wrestlers from any other promotion, and you got to send them to WWE. Who are you sending?
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. To be honest with you, I'm gonna pick I guess I'm gonna pick all of them from the same place. Ooh,
Okay.
but you know what? Okay, so what? So I was thinking it's a little tough because I was thinking just straight out, basically the elite. You know, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see what they could do in AEW. I mean, in WWE. However, I still want to see Kenny Omega, but I kind of want to see the Young Bucks. But with who I really would love to see get a good run, because I think he would do phenomenal in WWE, and that's Will Ospreay. Like, I would love to see Will. I would love to see him just go at it with some of the people, like a feud between Will Ospreay and Seth Rollins would slap like that. Like that would be. And then maybe you can give him a good match with Ricochet, because I know him and Ricochet have had matches in the past. So I'm gonna do Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, and
don't forget the women. You don't want to be called a sexist,
because I've definitely got called the sexist.
I wouldn't mind sending Athena back to WWE and giving her an actual shot or run at the WWE Women's Championship. And either one, like as much as I love what Bianca's doing, because I don't know if y'all talked about last night already, but what she did to Bayley, like my boy, even the kid, like me and the kids was like, oh, like at the same time, we was all 3 of us watching it, and I love me some Bianca. Like from watching her in NXT, from like when she came out, because when she first came out, and I'm like, here they go with this trope again with black women. She had the long hair and all this stuff like that, and then seeing some of the stuff she was doing, and just like, wow, okay, all right, she might be the move. So I love Bianca, but as far, but yeah, we can do Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, and we can send Athena back to WWE and give her an actual good push, not a tag push, because I know she was with tag. Before she left, her and Shotzi were doing the tag partners and stuff like that, and that was cool. But giving her a good singles push, because she's an awesome wrestler. I loved her when she was in NXT, and she didn't get anything for real when she made it when she went to the main roster. So I would love to see her give a good push. Like I think, to be honest with you, once Sasha come back, a triple threat match between Sasha, Bianca, and Athena, that'll be dope, bro. Like that'll be dope, because they love pushing Charlotte and somebody else, and maybe throw in some Charlotte, Becky, and Ronda or whatever. Like, and don't get me wrong, they all right, but to see 3 black queens go at it, bro, that can actually wrestle.
That can actually wrestle.
That can wrestle. Like they can get down with the get down. Like nobody's really gonna have to carry anybody, because all of them can actually wrestle. I think it'll be fire.
Yeah, man. I agree. Them some damn good picks, bro. Them some damn good picks, man. Wow. All right. So you made this job hard. You made this job hard, bro. You made this job hard. So I want to ask you this. So Stokes, looping back around, we did look at the whole guy supporting women. He did him and Stokes. I ain't gonna front. But the section ain't over. We still got a whole nother side. So to AEW, if you got to bolster these ranks, you know what I'm saying, Stokes, who are you sending? And keep in mind, they don't have to be just from WWE. They could be from anywhere else. Well, except Ring of Honor, because
that's still
a given.
Technically AEW. Yeah.
Right. So who would you send 3 to AEW?
AJ Styles.
That's big.
That is.
Let's think. I'm looking here. I'm trying to think, because I was thinking Apollo or Ricochet.
Okay.
But what Oh, okay. So I would send.
Dang it.
I would send my female competitor that I would send over there is Tamina, because she don't get no love, and her ass. I feel so sorry for her, man. She don't be giving no love, and she'd be like I don't understand why they didn't put her in the bloodline. You know what I mean? It would make more sense because they're the cousins. She's Superfly Snooker's daughter, and so I would. Or I was looking at Shayna Baszler too. She would choke some people out.
Is that your feet?
No. So I gotta. I'm trying to think if I'm going to overlook Tamina like everybody else does, or I'm gonna try to do something better. All right, I'm gonna send it over there. The Rock
we won't blame you. We won't blame you.
The Rock just gave her a new house, so she all right. So I'm gonna send Shayna Baszler, AJ Styles, and I am going to send. So does it really count? No, I'm gonna do what I wanted to do anyway. I'm gonna send Gallows and Anderson back over there, and I'm gonna send.
Wow.
No. This is to AEW.
Yeah, to AEW.
Shit, no, I wanted to send them back to WWE. What's up? It's just space tots. So I'm going to send AJ Styles to AEW, and I'm going to send Shayna Baszler, because like they be playing with her, and I want to send Shelton Benjamin to AEW.
Okay.
It was either him or Sid, but Sid's all right.
Okay, that's a damn good pick, sir. Damn good pick. And shout out to you, Tots in space. We see y'all. Today we talking about wrestling, just so you guys know. So in the background, I know it looked like I'm looking at clicking, but I was gathering some images of people you guys are saying because they're on my list to go to AEW as well. Some of the guys you listed. So I'm going to agree with you, Stokes. I am going to send AJ Styles to AEW. I feel like he's not doing much, so that'd be a good selection to start with. This one I'm struggling with, but I think I'm going to go with it. Go with my gut. I'm going to send Finn Balor to AEW.
Ooh.
I'm going to send Finn Balor. Don't get me wrong, it's dope, but I want him to go, and I want him to go as Prince Devitt. I still want him to have access to the Demon King when needed, but I would like it to be a separate character, if that makes sense.
I got you.
Pretty much like
Space. It's been really, really good. In the last 3 years, it's gotten really, really interesting because now there's a way that people can be able to, have opportunities that they weren't getting. And especially with, Vince being out now, man, it's like open. Yeah. It's like not the Wild West in a bad way, but everybody has a chance to be something that they weren't considered beforehand.
Right, man. Because Triple H is running the show, bro.
Yes,
Hunter, Paul Levesque, whatever you want to call him, he doing the damn thing.
All right. And so I got AJ Styles, Prince Devitt, and my final pick to AEW.
Don't be a sexist, man. Come on.
I have a woman. I actually have a woman from WWE. I'm going to snatch over there too.
Okay.
Asuka.
Whoo.
I would love to see Asuka versus anybody. I'm gonna be honest with you. Britt Baker. Let's be honest with you. Britt can't hang with Asuka. But I would love to see her destroy her. I would love to see Athena versus Asuka for a title because we got to see it once. I forgot which takeover it was.
It doesn't matter. All those takeovers at that time are dope.
Right.
They were.
And,
they were.
Did y'all remember Asuka was undefeated for like
the
longest?
500
I hated when they made her lose to who did she lose?
Charlotte.
Did she lose to
Charlotte.
To Charlotte? I hated that shit. I hated that with a passion.
So, that was the one thing I didn't really like because like if Vince didn't understand why people enjoyed that wrestler, he would just bury them. So he's like, and so like I always give this analogy that like Vince McMahon was like a kid with his toys, and like say for instance he had Transformers, but he'd be like, I just see this as a fire truck, and he's like, all you're going to do is a fire truck. You're like, but you don't see that he can transform into a robot. He was like, fuck that robot. Transformer fire truck. He's all a fire truck. That's all he is. And that's used
a good
to be
analogy.
Bruh, it used to be so bad because then like people would be like, but they could do this and they could do that. He's a fire truck, and that's it.
So just in case people to give a visual with because I know I say names, but this is Asuka. She oozes personality. And she goes with, I feel like she goes more with the aesthetic of AEW now. So I would just love to see her go out there and just bust ass. And not to mention that her and Kenny Omega used to be a tag team. So
did not know that.
Yeah, they used to be a tag team. So just something to think about in the background. All right. So Husky Hokage, who you got? Got to send 3 to AEW from any other promotions. What you got?
3 to AEW. Okay. So, all right. So first, I'm going to go with somebody from NXT who I think is going to be, I think he's going to be a star. And that would be Carmelo Hayes. I like what he's doing in NXT. But I would love to see him go to, and I know he's doing great things. He buying his time. He working down there. He's doing a great job, and I want him to get on the main roster. And I want him, and I think he has the star power, the athleticism, and the charisma to to be like a superstar wrestler. I think he has it.
Why are you biting his lip like that?
Oh no, it's a light skinned thing, bro.
Hey, don't put that on us. Don't put that on us.
Don't you put that even on me, Ricky Bobby.
Don't you put that on us.
Look, but I mean, just like that. But I think he's gonna be something special, man. And he really is amazing. And I think he can go and he can work with anybody.
Okay.
So my next pick, somebody who I've loved for a minute, and even though he made it to the main roster, I do not like his name and what they got him going by.
Oh.
Give me the bruiserweight back and put Pete Dunne in AEW. Give me the bruiserweight back.
I like that.
That's my guy. I love Pete Dunne. So my next pick, trying to think of a woman.
Okay.
That I
In the
would
meantime,
like.
I'm gonna show Pete Dunne off so everybody can know who we talking about.
Yeah, that's Pete Dunne when he was in with his old gimmick and stuff with.
Yeah.
And he was the bruiserweight. Used to be with Mustache Mountain and all them.
Yeah, man.
So trying to think of a woman that would do well.
Everybody scared of being called a sexist like me, I see.
Hey, I mean, I'm just because I was going along with with the thing. You guys, basically two men and a woman. So I'm trying to think of somebody on the a woman that I'm trying to think of somebody at NXT because what's her name? I think she would get she could give she might be able to get Jay to run for her money. What's her name?
I think I know who you're talking about. Rodriguez. Raquel
Rodriguez.
Yeah. No, not Raquel. I ain't too fond of Raquel.
Never mind.
She only reason she's a Trumper, and I ain't on Trump people like that. But I mean, she's a great wrestler. I like her. But it's another girl. She's been in there. I think she's mixed. I can't think of her name. I think she partners with Nikita Lyons from some time to time. I think she's been partnering with her. I can't think.
Was
of her
she
name.
at the show last night? No, that was Nikita. Never mind. That was Nikita.
Nikita was at the show last night. If I was in front of my computer, I would be able to give a little bit more insight. But she's really good. She's been there for about a little over a year now. And she's athletic. She does really well. I just can't think of her name. Let me see if I'm able to find her. Yeah, we can go on with the next time, but let me just see if I can find her real quick. I might be able to
Wendy Chow?
Pull her name real quick.
Zoe Stark.
That's her name. That's who it is. That's
Zoe
exactly
Stark?
who it is. Zoe Stark. Yes.
I gotta see this Zoe Stark.
Yeah, she. I mean, when she first got there,
she is swole.
She can. Yeah, and she can wrestle. Like she can actually wrestle. Yeah, her and Nikita been tagging been doing tag team. Yeah, as a matter of fact, they're the #1 contenders for the doing NXT Women Tag Team titles. Like Zoe can wrestle. She can go.
She look like the type that hit you and be like, all right, now you hitting too hard. Now chill. She one of them.
Like Zoe can go, and I think she would give. I think she can. She would definitely. I think she can. I don't know. I ain't gonna say she can out wrestle Britt Baker, but I'm pretty sure she would definitely. She can definitely get her, and she would definitely be able to get Jade. And as much as I love Jade, she still has some ways to go in the wrestling department. But
absolutely,
she trash.
But
I wouldn't say she trash.
But
Zoe
would get her. Yeah,
so
Zoe would definitely be able to get her.
She does, but she's working with Daniel Bryan or Bryan.
She got the perfect person. Yeah. She got the perfect person to make her versatile. That's dope. Now, one thing I enjoy about wrestling is that, especially with like Shinsuke Nakamura, and why you know this, like AJ Styles is that their gear has always been top notch. It's damn near excitement to see what else they bring to the table at these new pay-per-views. And I think the same thing should apply to us. So make sure you go to the blerdsyndicate.com. Make sure you cop some new gear. And if you so happen to use, Wyatt, I'm gonna use my promo code because I want to let them know to come use mine first, and then they can use the other ones too. So if you just so happen to go to the blerdsyndicate.com and you find you a shirt, you say, you know what, let me throw this in my basket, and there's a little section that says, promotional code, or discount code. If you just so happen to put LLC20 by way of the 2020 podcast LLC, please say the LLC, you will happen to get 20% off your order. That's a whole fifth gone. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm gonna make it easy for you. I'm gonna type it for you. I'm gonna put it in the chat my damn self. Look. Oh, you know what? That was a test. That was a test. Now I did it right. I did it right. Do that code, because that first code was a test. You passed it because you realized it was wrong. But if you just so happen to put that second code down there, you know what I'm saying? You get 20% off. Just that easy. You saw how I typed it? You type it, you hit enter, you do the same thing.
Don't do what he did the first time. Don't do what he did the first time. It won't work.
Yeah, don't do what I did the first time.
The second time though, that's where it's at.
But yeah, definitely support the blerdsyndicate.com. We have a variety of things. I'm about to order because it's about to be barbecue season down here. It's cooling off a little bit more. So I have to get my apron game on point. And I just so happen to see a dope ass Blerd Syndicate apron that come in a variety of colors, and I need that. You know what I'm saying? We older gentlemen, we be in the kitchen whipping it up. You know what I'm saying? So we got to look good. So back to our regular scheduled program. But our next topic, and very good on the 3 to WWE guys. I really like y'all's picks. Y'all really surprised me because there were some names I expected to go that I did not hear. One in particular was John Cena. I didn't. I'm sorry. I can't even finish that sentence.
I didn't see that coming. You get that because John Cena.
Invisible.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm done.
I loved it. One thing I believe in is the underdogs, right? So I thought to myself, we're always talking about who's the best wrestler of all time or who's the best tag team. I wanted to ask you guys, who is the best ring general? Now, to those of you who don't know what a ring general is, in a match, because let's be honest, we're not going to call wrestling fake because it's not fake. Those guys put their bodies on the line in real life. It's just predetermined. But typically,
like a soap opera, the storylines may not be all that, true, but the actual actions and all the stuff that happens,
people are getting hit.
Definitely true. Yeah.
So usually there's one calling the shots, right? Who would you guys go? Because I know you guys really pay attention like I do. Who in you guys' mind is the best ring general when it comes to directing a match? And you know what, Husky Hokage, you was late, so I'm gonna pick on you first, bro. You got to go first.
Oh man,
yeah.
I'm trying, and I'm trying to think. I don't know if I want to go someone more recent. Like we mentioned, like we did mention AJ Styles. AJ Styles is really good. Really good. I don't know if we want to. I'm gonna. AJ Styles is up there for me. The best there ever was, best there ever is. My boy Bret Hart. He comes to mind.
Good pick. That's a good pick.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to pull someone else, but I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna go with Bret Hart. I love Bret.
Bret is a very good choice. I just recently showed my girlfriend a documentary about the Montreal Screwjob and all it entailed, and how much Bret was liked and disliked in the same locker room. but no one questioned his wrestling ability in the ring, like his performances. So I think that's a solid pick, bro. What about you, Stokes?
I'm gonna go Undertaker.
Can't even argue with you. Can't even argue with you.
Cause the way that he worked everything, man, like I gotta go Undertaker.
Bro. Shawn Michaels. That's my pick. That's why when you said Undertaker, I said, God damn it.
That's a good pick. A lot of people don't give Shawn his credit, man. Shawn the dude. That dude.
Yeah. Easily one of my favorite matches, and we talk about this all the time. Shawn versus Undertaker, Streak versus, Pride, the first match, the first one was just incredible, man. I was gonna go with Taker 2, solid choice. Hey, shout out to Space. And Cat said the Heartbreak Kid. Yes, indeed. Cat, if you ever get a chance and you just want to see what I'm talking about, I want you to go and check out WrestleMania. I think it was 25 or 26.
25 was the first one.
Okay. So check out WrestleMania 25, Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker. And it is such a roller coaster of a ride. And listen, I know people may not have checked out wrestling in years to come. You don't even need to know what's going on. The entire story is in the match. So make sure you go and check it out, man. Make sure you go and check it out. Oh, I know the match. Hey, you should. Hey, all right, man. I ain't gonna say anything else. Okay.
Oh, that was me putting in the aprons because
the apron link. Go and get the goddamn apron.
There's more to come too. And then for those bigger guys, we also have this really cool thing. It's big boy season, so there's hoodies from that point.
Yes, I got to order me. I have got to order me a sweater you posted with the other day.
I mean, one of these bears. The bear is the other logo. He's got waves, and he's got a. I mean, I can't.
He got waves.
He got waves. He got waves. So it was dope.
I need one with a stylish panda on it, and I copy that immediately.
Bro, I will look for a stylish panda for you.
Appreciate it, sir.
All right. So excellent picks, guys. So I have a rapid fire session. Are you? So okay. I'm gonna go.
Someone has a question. Matthew has a question for us.
Oh, what's up, Matt? What's y'all's favorite era of WWE? I'm gonna be controversial. I liked Ruthless Aggression better than the Attitude Era.
Can I be even more like?
Let's go. Let's do it.
I liked it when the takeovers were more popular than the pay-per-views themselves. That was the best era right then and there.
You took the words out of my mouth. I'm like, I love the Ruthless Aggression era. I love the Attitude Era, but watching
Takeover era was
over the past before they changed it, before Vince McMahon decided to fuck with what Shawn Michaels and Triple H was doing. NXT, when they had Adam Cole, when they had Undisputed Era, like Johnny Gargano, my boy the Blackheart, Tommaso Ciampa, like when they had all them on there and they were going at it, and every takeover was heat, was putting out when they first did the first War Games takeover. Bro. I would love
not to mention Amaro as the announcer.
Oh, Mauro Ranallo.
Oh yeah, Mama Mia. When you heard Mama Mia, bro, he was going. Couldn't tell him nothing. Like if that's you couldn't. So it was like the Attitude Era, but it had more substance to it.
Yes.
And then after that, they had better matches as well. And I think some of the older wrestlers didn't like it because they took more chances. And I think they were like parents that were like, you don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? But then after that, like, I think with Triple H, and I put this down somewhere, that I think Triple H helped institute or popularize the indie style of wrestling in NXT.
They did.
It's just space, man. If you have Peacock, they have like the NXT stuff. So watch it from like 2016, 2017 type era.
Bruh.
Just and you can, if you don't even if you don't watch the shows, just watch the takeovers.
Mm-hmm.
If you just watch the takeovers,
even I'm even be even more controversial. For somebody who like Triple H, who was a main event guy, he put a spotlight on your tag team division.
Yes, he did.
And he had people like DIY. He had he had what was it, FTR, whatever they. And he had
they were on the revival.
The revival. What was
DIY?
Authors of Pain.
The Authors of Pain. When they were in NXT. Then they moved to the main roster. You had the War Raiders or Viking Raiders, whatever you want to call it.
That was towards the end too. But
what was that crazy group that had
Insanity or something like that?
Sanity. It was something like that. Insanity. They were a pretty good group. You had some good tag team matches there, bro. Like it was NXT was so good.
Let's talk about. Since we're talking tag teams, bro, the Dusty Rhodes Classic, bro.
Can I change one of my things from people to put in WWE?
What was that?
Leo Rush.
Oh yeah,
what?
Leo Rush would be one of those.
Yes, Space. I agree with you, bro. And that's for a lot of people with Triple H in charge. And to those of you that don't know, Triple H has taken over creative. And creative is the people that make the storylines. They are overseeing who books the matches, who are the producers, who's involved, who's currently getting pushed. Triple H is over all that. And Triple H, before his Heart event, was over NXT in its heyday. And right now it's just, I believe it's just Shawn Michaels down there.
Yeah, and you can see that Triple H is over creative. Like just about all, like a lot of the your favorite NXT stars are basically on the main roster and they're doing stuff.
Yeah, it's his kids.
Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, bro. I would love a DIY reunion. I would love a DIY reunion. I don't know if they're gonna give it to us.
No, I want it,
but man.
Just so in 6 months he can turn on Johnny again. Because no, I'm so serious. Evil Tommaso Ciampa is like gold, bro.
He's like
I'm waiting on him. I'm waiting on him to turn on the Miz. Like I'm waiting on that.
No,
I'm just waiting on him to do something crazy.
It's like
the Black Card, man.
Yeah, Tommaso is like Triple H reincarnated. Like that's
I can see that.
That is where that's where it is. Yeah, Alan, you bring up a good point. They did hire somebody that was like an MCU horror writer.
They did.
To keep this,
they did.
Yeah. Because the thing is, so it was tough because they were hiring writers that didn't know anything about the product, first of all, which was kind of like, I understand you can do that, but in the same instance, there's a lot of like, diehard fans that you want to be able to have people do stuff. And hopefully they don't have, Tommaso was really like, he was horrible to poor
Johnny Gargano.
Johnny, he got like one time he was injured. They had a whole feud for like 3 years. No lie.
They did, bro.
Every time one of them got ahead of one of another, they'd be like, "Oh no, you can't win because you and I still got stuff to do." So it was really, really crazy from that point. The other thing, let's see, like the writing has gotten a whole lot better. It's not just pushing people just because they're your favorite. Like they're actually basing it sometimes off of, like, say for instance, the crowd reaction, because there are some people who would have really good crowd reaction, and it was counterintuitive because then they would be like, okay, this person is getting over and we didn't want them to get over. Okay, we're going to squash the push that the people want. And that would be so infuriating as a fan to be like, oh, okay, we really like this person. Well, we can't really like this person too loud, because if we do, then they're not going to get pushed. They're not going to get the attention that they need.
I agree.
Totally,
Yeah, man.
I completely agree.
I'm just glad that they're finally investing in people who pay attention to the storylines to make sure they're coherent and, you know, consistent. So finally, we got people that actually care. So, not the most overrated of all time, but one that's flying under the radar is U.S. Tamatanga New Japan.
Yes.
So, Breed Love, we just got through talking about God, and I sent 3 wrestlers to WWE, and I sent the Gorillas of Destiny to WWE to upheave the bloodline. So, yeah, we Breed Love, we right here, bro. We right here. The only thing is, you cannot let him on the mic very long.
Yeah, he will cuss like a sailor, and it is like he speaks cuss. Cuss is his like first language. Matthew asked, who do you think is the most underrated wrestler of all time?
That's easy for me. I'm gonna let y'all go first. That's easy for me.
All right, what you got, Marcus? I gotta think about this one. There's a lot of them.
So one name comes to mind but he's been like in so much stuff, and that's Dolph Ziggler for me.
Motherfucker. That's what I was picking. I was literally picking a picture, bro.
Bro, I am so my bad, man. It's just because that's the first guy. Dolph comes to mind, man. Dolph has been like like Dolph will give you a good series. Like he'll be in a feud with somebody and give you everything he got, bro. Like, but Dolph doesn't get a whole lot of love, and I really don't like that. But I love what Dolph does when he's on it, he on it, man. So, but he would be my pick. When you said it, that was the first person that comes to mind. Is Dolph.
Matthew said he'd have to say Christian.
Solid pick.
Yeah, especially. And then if you listen to Christian, especially with his promo since he's been hurt, and when he went bad after he messed up Jungle Boy, talked about his dead father, talked about how he wasn't ish, talked about all these things. He's a really good pick. Now my pick is Shinsuke, because in New Japan he beat Brock Lesnar, and he had a damn good fight. And then the fact that he had really good matches with all these people in New Japan, and then they watered him down so much. But he wasn't watered down in NXT.
When he got to the main roster, it was Vince McMahon. He got to the main roster, bro. Like, I was saying, because in NXT, he was the dude.
Exactly.
And even I would say, if you go ahead,
because I got another one that I thought about.
I was gonna say, even if you wanted to take back, if you wanted to use Dolph for your pick, bro, like you could say my boy Samoa Joe didn't get bro. I ain't gonna get into it because he was he got his shine a little bit in when it was in TNA and stuff like that, but like NXT, he got his shine. Main roster, Joe was just like another big guy. Like you didn't want to do nothing with it. Like Joe. I would have loved to see an actual good match between him and Brock, bro.
But he stuck with Brock. Brock was doing nothing but throwing strikes, and it's been documented that Brock just wants to like beat people up and smash them real quick.
Yes, that's it.
So here's what I want to take back mine, because I thought about this person too, Sami Zayn. Because Sami Zayn has not only shown that he can be funny, Sami Zayn has not only shown that he can actually wrestle, like he can also show where he can invoke a whole lot of different things. Because I think Sami Zayn started the NXT jump off that happened from that point.
He did,
because he was losing matches. He was like he was like the consummate underdog in that situation. Then next thing you know, he wins the title. Then all of a sudden, effing Kevin Owens comes and power bombs him on an apron, takes his title, and then he loses his smile, as Shawn Michaels says. But then after that, he comes back and tries to fight Shinsuke Nakamura afterwards.
One of the best intro matches I've ever seen.
I remember that. Yes,
bro. Do
that
you remember?
Wasn't even the main event of that show.
Nope.
Do you remember the crowd? And Shinsuke had not had a match in the US
since TNA in like 2005 or 2008 or something like that. It was,
and the match was in Texas. And they had the crowd chanting Shinsuke before he came out.
I remember that. I watched that match not too long ago.
Space asked, who do you think's going to dethrone the Bloodline? Or do you think it's or who do you think is worthy of the titles? I got a whole thing. I got one for you. So I think it's going to be Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I think the way that they're playing the storyline, because the bloodlines, because Jay doesn't like him already. And so then all of a sudden it's going to be one false step and it's going to be on Jay's fault. But because Roman put Sammy as the person to watch over Jay, he's going to be like, this is your fault, Jay, but I don't blame you. I blame you, Sammy. And he's going to beat up Sammy. Sammy's going to then have Kevin come out, save him, be like, listen, you were better than this. I told you that beforehand. And then at WrestleMania is going to be Sammy kind of fighting up, sticking up for himself with the help of his best friend, Kevin Owens. They're going to win the titles that way.
Damn good. I like that. I like that.
That's all right.
Can I make an observation?
Go ahead.
Best friends. When you and your best friend are wrestlers, that allows you to take things to another level you can't take with anyone else. Does that make sense?
Yep. It's just like fighting with your brother. You can be able to.
I say brother, because when you're like, if brothers, like, I love the Hardy Boys, but like when you look at the Usos, like you look at them as being brothers. Like, I'm not saying they go turn, they wouldn't turn on each other, but the fact of, like, you look at how their career has been, like even before this whole bloodline run, like they were a staple in the tag team division, like, and they had runs before this with those tag titles. But I completely agree with what you're saying with having best friends. I was thinking I was thinking they're either going to. I'm not sure if he's gonna lose one of the what did it say?
I thought you were talking about the tag team best friends.
Hey,
they're with them too.
I did as well. I did as well until you said something. But I was thinking either they're going to make him vacate the championship title, or either they're going to merge them and create a new title, or just go ahead. I know that I heard rumors or some talk that they were thinking about maybe merging it, but I honestly think they should either, because I know they don't want Roman to lose before WrestleMania, so it's either they're gonna find someone to build a good storyline, like I said, now that Bray is back, and spoiler, anyway, I'm sorry, but I apologize. I'm sorry.
It's what it is at this point.
With him coming back, and what's going to happen, and I'm pretty sure they're going to wait until then for them to show up. When Cody Rhodes pops up in the Royal Rumble and wins it, like that could also be, because I think that's what's going to happen with Cody. I don't think he's going to come back this year. He's going to pop up at the Royal Rumble, in the Rumble, and win it, and get his shot at Roman or whoever he chooses at that point in time. But I think they're gonna make him vacate one of the titles, and maybe have a tournament for that one. But Roman's not losing until WrestleMania. Now, if he loses then, but I don't know who they're gonna build up. I can definitely see Seth getting his shot at Roman because I think Roman has never beat Seth. Am I correct? I think that's what it was.
Yes, he just did recently.
Okay, yeah, okay. But wasn't that a triple threat match?
It was the one-on-one when Seth came out dressed as the Shield to mess with Roman.
But he got disqualified,
that's right.
Didn't he?
I thought he choked him out.
I thought he got disqualified because that's why I'm pretty sure he got disqualified. Where he didn't lose he didn't lose it, but he didn't lose the title from that point because he was starting to hit him with the chair and stuff like that. Remember, because he did. He went ballistic. You're right. He beat his ass with that chair.
I would kind of be down with seeing them build that up for WrestleMania, bro.
Went over the count.
He went over the count.
And like what Seth has been doing, has been getting it, folks. I'm sorry, why? Like last night, he came out with the kind of like in the RVD gear, or whatever. Like you know, he's been doing little stuff like that off and on, especially to mess with his opponent. Like he came out when he fought Cody, he came out in the old Dusty Rhodes, kind of like
polka dots. Polka dots.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So like you say, I told you, and I love what Seth has been doing lately. So giving him a push or giving him a shot at the title at WrestleMania would be something big, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I would love to see a good triple threat match between a returning Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and Roman. I think that'd be a spectacular match. Even if it's not even for the title, maybe if it's what's a championship qualifier match, I guess you call it. I think that'd be dope.
Yeah.
Who do you Matthew said, who you got, Shawn Michaels or AJ Styles?
Okay, controversial take. I think as much as I love AJ is nowhere near as good on the mic as Shawn Michaels. So I'm going to take Shawn Michaels. AJ can do more with his repertoire, but AJ makes simple moves. Not AJ, excuse me. Shawn makes simple moves look hella effective. Simple shit as much as like a moonsault, which we rarely see him do. Elbow drops and just a fucking kick to the face. Like he makes it look music. You know what I'm saying? And regular knife edge chops, like all of that. He makes it look effective. So I'm gonna go with Shawn overall. Okay. That's just me though.
I'm gonna go AJ. Well,
first, I don't think it's controversial.
Yeah, I'm gonna go AJ. Because first of all, I feel like Shawn Michaels is still an asshole. So
yeah, fair.
And so then I also feel like AJ works with a whole lot more different people. Like, and I think that his style, because like even when he first came back and he had some bangers before Roman Reigns was really good in the matches, he had really good matches with AJ Styles. Because beforehand it was just like, hey, just have Roman do a Superman punch and a spear and get his ass out of there. And he had a really good match with AJ. AJ doesn't have really bad matches. And I think honestly, he puts himself out there a whole lot more than what Shawn does. Shawn is, and I can't get over how selfish Shawn was at the beginning of his career versus how AJ's been given throughout. He's been somebody who gives throughout his whole career.
I can see that, and I love that. I'm with Jerry. I'm sorry on this one. I got to go with Shawn, man.
Killing me, Smalls. Killing
me. Yo, Breedlove said, what y'all think about Liv Morgan possibly being Sister Abigail, and that's why they had to drop a title?
Well, she need to do something because, like, I didn't feel like she had a personality. I feel like they were trying to give her one. I felt like they were trying to give her, like, I'm so happy, and you know what I mean? But I think I think that they're going to do what they should have done with Alexa Bliss when Bray Wyatt was there. But then, like I said, that was the curse of Vince. Like, hey, I don't understand this, so I'm gonna really fuck it up.
Basically.
Straight up.
I can definitely see that. Because I know with Bray coming back, they mentioned his brother coming back. So and I'm not, and like when they showed him last night, like the Funhouse characters were, before they showed Bray, they showed like the Funhouse characters being around the crowd. So those Funhouse characters have to be somebody, and giving Bray,
you got a family,
or a staple, whatever you want to call it, bruh, I'm with it.
They said that they're trying to bring back Bo Dallas in a little bit, so
He's like, hey, he'll be on. I think he'll be on. I'm not sure if he was. I'm pretty sure he wasn't there last night, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna show up. I want to as part of. I'm hoping he show up as part of his family and not just not with the B team again.
Yeah.
Even though they did a little,
but the B team was good though.
Yeah, that's what I say. Even though they did work as a B team, I still want to see him with his brother. Like that would be. I think that'll be dope.
I wrestle together.
I can definitely see Big E back in the world title picture, but here's the thing: I need them.
Say it.
I need the New Day. I need the New Day to have a little bit more edge because they haven't developed since, I'm going to say, 2018. They've been the same happy-go-lucky people, and that's cool. But you can be positive and still be like, I don't want nobody to really mess with me because, like, y'all taking this positivity for weakness, and I'm finna show you something. Like when I like the fact when Big E had a match with Roman during Survivor Series, and they had been beaten up on the New Day. He was like, I'm finna go. He said something to the extent of, I'm finna beat your ass. Like he's like, all the fun and games is cool, but these are my brothers. Like I don't play that, and that's it. And I think you can still be funny. I think the Street Profits show that they can still be like, that's what New Day needs to show, that they can still be funny, they can still be cool, but when it comes to getting down in the ring,
I'll beat your ass.
Yeah, they don't need to be a comedy act.
Right.
I think they under Vince, they were that for so long, and that's why he let them stay together.
Right.
And now let me say this: I'm not saying I want them to break up. I don't want that. I'm with White.
Jeremy does.
I can see that, but I want them to have that edge. Like you can still be the power of positivity, but I'm gonna poop your ass with this power of positivity. You know what I'm saying? Like I still want them together because I love what they are. I love what they are, what they stand for, and how they rock with each other. And they don't just rock with each other. They rock with each other in real life. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I just want them. But I want them to have some edge. Like, let them go once Big E gets back. I want them to come out like.
Is he coming back though? Because I heard he was just he's okay to live, but I don't know if he's okay to wrestle.
I thought he was okay. I thought he was cleared to wrestle, or could wrestle if he wanted to. Like when he come out, I thought he was just basically kind of just making sure he's fully healed before he gets back in the ring or comes back or whatever. But if he does come back, I want them to come out, get the purple, forget all that shit. If you want to do purple, give me a purple and black or some red and black. Come out with some edge and be ready to whoop folks' ass. That's what I want.
My guy. So Kat asked, what happened to Finn Balor? Well, Finn Balor is now in a group called Judgment Day.
Leader of the Judgment Day.
Where he's wearing black and purple. Just like Husky said, if you want to be edgy, wear black and purple and be in a stable. And that's how it works. So he's out there, he's beating ass. He won his match last night against Ed, actually.
I was saying what they did to Beth.
Yeah.
And I like once she set it up, I'm like, she's gonna do it. I don't care what you say. She gonna definitely do it. And I love what they done with Rhea Ripley. Like see when she was in NXT, and she got pushed up, and she had that kind of that she flopped or lost to Charlotte, and everybody kind of she was having a hard time with that. But what they've done with Rhea Ripley, like, and I think Rhea can go, and with her, making her, basically a heel and rolling with it.
Rhea should be making matches right now, like for real.
When is she gonna get her title shot so that she can take on Bianca?
That's what I'm saying. She should be making matches right now.
Allen had a good one too. He was talking about how AJ was grown and a world traveler, but yeah.
Well, he altered that and said he meant Sean.
Oh,
and I was gonna come to that. I disagree with you 1,000,000,000%. Let me tell you why. Outside of WWE, there was this little company called WCW, and they had this one stable that was straight wrecking shop called the NWO. You mean to tell me if Shawn Michaels went to the NWO and WCW when they was beating the shit out of Raw, you mean to tell me he wouldn't have flourished?
No, because Hulk Hogan wouldn't have let him.
I disagree.
Because Hogan had way more power than anybody else. And that's why that whole, like, at first it was like.
So let me say this. Let me say this then. Outside of wrestler politics, strictly off of thriving on a different program, because if that's the case, we could go back and forth with different people blocking people. Because technically, if we want to be real, Hogan would get forced out because it would be the Clique reuniting. And the Clique is outnumbering Hulk Hogan.
Absolutely. So my thing is this, like, I think a lot of times that what made Shawn so good, like in the beginning, was the fact that Vince catered to what he wanted to do. So it made him look really, really good. And he got to do a lot more stuff that he wanted to do rather than being able to, like, to me, I think AJ had to eat a lot of shit pies or whatever they say, whatever that terminology is. He had to eat a whole lot more and had to grow and earn his position, where versus, Shawn after Vince was like taking a liking to you, he's going to stick that proverbial rocket to you and just send you up the top.
I see what you're saying.
So
I still think a good few, like, I'm thinking Shawn over there, Shawn against Ric Flair, Shawn against Raven, Shawn against Canyon, Shawn against DDP, Shawn against fucking Sting, Macho Man. Like,
are we just talking just like skill wise? Because attitude wise, like, I don't think he would have fit.
I ain't even talking about attitudes or politics. I ain't even talking about that.
Like
I'm
skill
talking strictly like being a wrestler and thriving in the market. I think he would have been fine.
I think skill wise he'd have been okay, but I think because it's not just based off of skills,
I think they would have made him a cruiserweight though.
Hell yeah, he would have been Chris Jericho 1.0.
Yep, they would have definitely made him a cruiserweight.
So I think he would have still had talent, but I don't think he would have thrived like he would have at WWE, because WWE was like, Vince liked him. So then, and Vince was like, okay, you're my boy here, kid.
You're my stripper.
So
you're my new. I mean, you're my.
Yo, real quick, and after this question, I got one more topic, and we're gonna get out of here because we've been talking for a long time. Thoughts on Jinder Mahal's WWE Championship reign? Me personally, I think he believe he got too much hate on this run with the title. What y'all think? Could he be champ again?
So let me say this.
I already know what you're gonna say because I agree with you.
So
he got a lot of heat for it. Go ahead, Stokes. Go ahead.
No, man, you got it. I
was gonna say he got a lot of heat, but only problem I had with it, I think I didn't like how he got the belt. But when he had it, he had him and can't think of the two dudes that was with him, but like
Singh brothers.
Yeah, like when he had it, bro, I think he was all right. I mean, it wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't nowhere near the worst. So I'm like, I thought it was okay.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave the floor for Stokes to close it. Jinder Mahal is not a bad wrestler. Okay, Jinder Mahal getting the championship belt was a race play for politics, so they could get more money in the Saudi Arabia market. And the insult is he's not even from there. He's Canadian. They typically put the belt on him because he looked like them when they were going over there for the first time.
Because it was India. They had also just got the WWE Network. Yeah, in WWE.
So they were like, ooh, you know, it'd be dope if our champion looked like them. And then right before it happened, change belts. I have nothing against him. I have an issue with the way WWE did it. That was real blatant. Real blatant.
So I'm gonna say he's a really good wrestler. Like, and I think that it was tarnished because of the circumstance that he got it under. Because then after that, they didn't even give him the respect on losing it in like a pay-per-view match. I think he lost it on like a SmackDown when they were out of the country.
A house show.
Yeah, or in something like that. So it wasn't even like televised. So it's not that he couldn't do it. I mean, it's not like he didn't have the body to do it either, but I think also it's something that they have to be able to, like, he was a good heel, you know what I mean? Even he made even Randy look good because Randy was like, they was like, oh, Randy finna squash him. They in St. Louis, this and the third, you know. I hate the fact that they kept bringing every kind of person that looked like him. They brought the Great Khali back. If he don't get his old linky ass out of here,
he can't even walk,
bro. He wobbles. He looks like he's walking on stilts, but that's just because he's got bad knees.
Because he's so damn tall. That's why. But yeah,
I still think it's funny that Big Show and Great Khali got into it, and I heard, didn't Big Show knock him out? Like,
I can definitely see that.
He got all that chin and still get knocked out.
Big ass target.
That's the whole point. It's a target.
So
it's like it says, hit me here.
Yeah. So yeah, that's yeah. Could he be champ again if they build him? I think it's tarnished too much for him to be like a champ like that. Now I think he'd be really good as like an intercontinental champion. I think he would really be well
US champion or
and
yeah. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, I think he can be able to be something like that. But I don't think. Plus, I think there's a lot of racist people who don't want an Indian as a you know, even though he of his descent, I don't think they would be ready for it. And I don't want him just to be a champion that's a heel just because he's an outsider. I think a lot of times that's cheap writing because, like, just because somebody looks different than you does not make them automatically the bad guy. And I think for a lot of years and for a lot of decades, we've been conditioned to do that. I want to be able to, and I think it's lazy writing. I think somebody should be able to write something where, you know, they are the good guy, and that, you know, just because they're different doesn't make them bad.
Very well articulated, brother. All right. So before we close out, we're gonna do rapid fire, and we're gonna get the hell up out of here because we all got to go to work tomorrow, I believe. So I'm gonna say a topic. You guys say the first thing that comes to your mind. I got a quick five, a hot five. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Ready.
All right. Favorite finisher?
The diamond cutter. Since I can't make my move, the Christopher Reeves. I can't do that one. You remember that one? You remember that one?
Time out. I don't even want to know.
We'll talk off stream. We'll talk off stream.
It's like an F5 mixed with a neck breaker. It was serious.
It's on No Mercy. It's on No Mercy. I'm gonna send you a clip of it. It's on No Mercy.
Do that. Simple. Simple. Probably not as effective as it looks, but the rock bottom.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm going to pick the choke slam because I absolutely must choke slam somebody before I die in real life. All right. Number 2, best heel turn. Go.
Ooh. One of my favorites is, you can say when Seth turned heel.
Ooh. Destruction of the Shield. Okay.
I'm gonna say one of the times Triple H turned heel. No, I'm going to go when Triple H and Stone Cold became like the powers,
2-man power trip,
and they started, and when they beat the shit out of Lita like that, with the chair, and they had no remorse.
They did equal opportunities.
That's
all right. Brelo said Hogan and Buckshot Larry, his favorite one. Cat said the Stunner. All right. My favorite heel turn when Roderick Strong joined the Undisputed Era and put that motherfucking armband on.
That was a good one. That's a good. I remember
that made my heart fill with joy seeing my dog throw that shit up. Boy,
I love that one. That was a good one.
That was good.
That was a good one.
All right, this is a tough one, guys. Y'all ready?
Let's go.
Ready.
You got to pick a 5-star NXT match. Go.
Shit.
You only get one.
Okay.
You only get one.
Oh, man.
Cat said Randy Orton.
So
I gotta look.
I'm probably gonna go, man.
5-star NXT. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, NXT is the developmental brand for the WWE main roster. It's basically the minor leagues, but don't let me saying minor leagues fool you. They have better matches in most cases.
They did for years. They actually had
years.
They had better ratings than the actual main shows.
Yeah. Well, while y'all look, I'm gonna tell you what my favorite. I'm not my favorite, but there's only one that come to mind, and I was thinking about it yesterday. Bayley versus Sasha Banks, the Iron Woman match. Oof. That was 60 minutes of pure awesomeness, and to see them ladies, to see Bayley do that reverse Hurricane Rana off the top rope on Sasha Banks, ain't nothing fucking with that, bro. Ooh. O'Reilly versus and Adam Cole. Yeah, that was a good set. Kyle O'Reilly, and now
that was a good one.
Kyle O'Reilly really got to show what he was worth. He really got to show off that he's not just a sidekick.
I got one.
Go ahead.
I'll go ahead. Why? No,
go ahead, man. You got it.
Just to confirm.
All right. So
I'm sorry.
Mine would be
Siri. It's a new phone. She just came out of nowhere. I'm sorry.
It would be that I think it was, I'm not sure if it was the last one or what, but it was Andrade Cien Almas versus Johnny Gargano. And
I remember that match.
Like I think it was the Philadelphia one when it was in Philadelphia Takeover Championship. Man,
back when he was seeing Almas.
Yes, when he had Zelina Vega with him. Bruh. There were some good matches. I'm gonna pick that one. That's one of the ones that come to mind.
Okay.
I'm going to go Johnny Gargano, Fluffy, and Adam Cole, baby.
Hey.
Okay. Where they had it was like an Iron Man match.
And
then oh my God, he kept getting Undisputed Era came out. He was and then he and they had a trilogy of matches that were fucking ridiculous. So the one the Iron Man match that they had was my favorite.
That's dope, man. I'm gonna mention one as an honorable mention, and I think we all should get fair to do an honorable mention because I feel like I'm disrespecting some of the greats. Tommaso Ciampa versus Gargano. I think it was 3, where it was the last man standing match.
Yeah.
Where Tommaso Ciampa DDT Gargano on the exposed ring. Y'all remember that one? I can't remember which takeover it was.
I remember that one. I remember that.
To those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, the ring is a mat, like a layer of foam. Motherfucker ripped that up to where it was just the boards and draped him over the ring, over the ropes, and DDT'd him on wood. It was great.
I got one.
I got upset. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, man.
No, you go ahead and do your honorable mention.
I'm sorry. Here we go. Shit. Velveteen Dream versus Malachi Black.
Ooh. Enjoy infamy, Velveteen Dream. That was a great one, boy.
Oh, bruh. He was what was he saying? He was like, acknowledge me or something like.
Mm-hmm. It was something to that nature, yeah.
Acknowledge me. Yep. That was that was a great match.
I got I think it was when it was a ladder match. And I think it's the match where it was Adam Cole, like Ricochet, Velveteen Dream for the NXT. I think
the
for the
NXT North America. Oh,
yes.
He did the flip and he got super kicked at the same time. Oh,
yes. Bruh, when we get off, I might go watch it.
I'm supposed to be watching a horror movie tonight. I'm definitely going to be watching.
I forgot about the flip. Ricochet did that flip and caught all foot.
All that super kick, bruh. Man, that was such a good one, bruh. I might have to go watch it.
Okay. So we can get y'all to y'all wrestling chop side. Best women's champ. Go. Now this is overall. I ain't talking just WWE. I ain't talking AEW, New Japan. I'm talking all of them. And I got a hot take. Y'all might not like it.
So as much as I love Bianca's run that she's on right now, and she could easily be like right now, of course, she's my favorite, but she could easily be my all-time. But I'm gonna go with Asuka and her run she had in NXT, bro. Like that,
fair.
Like you said, she was unbeatable. Right? Like Asuka, and she put on matches. It was good matches. Like it was I'm gonna go with Asuka.
Mr. Hughes says Becky Lynch. I can't even argue with your response. Normally, I like to tell people they're wrong. Can't argue with you.
All right, you guys go ahead. My son's coming in the door.
All right, I'm gonna add to the 4 horsewomen. Sasha Banks. That's bae, bro. She look, man. I don't even have to say anything. Her resume speaks for itself. She's beaten everybody.
She has
everybody. So I'm just ready for her to come and reclaim what's hers. You know what I'm saying? Whatever new hair color she decides to pick, you know what I'm saying? Even if she's solo or with, Naomi for, I don't know if y'all remember Team Bad, Black and Dangerous, but they called it Beautiful and Dangerous, but I said Black and Dangerous.
I remember.
But Sasha Banks all day.
Ooh. Alan has a hot take.
He did. I ain't gonna lie. Sheeta did do her thing, bro. Sheeta did. I ain't even gonna front. I can't even say nothing.
I am going to say.
Good point.
Britt Baker, DMD. Her matches.
She's consistent.
She had, especially her matches when she has against what was her name? She was a goth looking chick that had blood and all the rest of it come out. Abaddon. Yeah. She had, bruh. They had matches on tap
too, by the way. But go ahead.
I can't get down with the goth. Like she was like a zombie death.
I don't give a
She
damn.
was death rolled over. I'm all right on that one.
Thunder Rosa. Yeah, Thunder Rosa. Yeah, she's great.
So it was either that. Now, but one thing about Sasha, like except for this last title run where she lost it at WrestleMania, she only had the title. Like she would win it on a Sunday and lose it on a Monday.
They be honing her, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Man, when I tell you what kind of just put me, and it wasn't her. It was just her whole feud with Charlotte pissed me off, bro. Like when they were feuding back and like they were going back, like literally they were going, like you said, back and forth for like a good, for a few pay-per-views, and it was like it came down like one last thing, and like Sasha should have won, but of course they gave it to goddamn Charlotte. It just put me off of both of them. Like really, I was like, I'm tired of this shit. I don't want to see this shit no more. Like don't put them, like, cause it was like if you're not gonna put the belt on the person that deserves it, or like y'all keep doing this, I'm done. I don't need this.
Yep. So,
and I want to give a special mention out there to Gail Kim and what's that racist chick that got blackballed out of wrestling too? Because she has some fire matches too.
I can't think of her name, but I know you're talking about. I just can't think of her name.
What you call them, daughter? Tessa Blanchard.
Yeah,
Tessa Blanchard. She has some great matches too.
That's crazy. She dated. Never mind. I'll keep that to myself.
All it takes is one. All right, guys. Final question before we get up out of here. And before we do, just want to give another reminder that if you're enjoying this conversation that we've been having for the last hour and a half, make sure to share the page with somebody that you love, whether it be a fan of anime, movies, video games, or wrestling. Make sure they come and join the Blerd Syndicate on Facebook, Instagram, all the stuff, man. Like, make sure to come and holler at us. We do these conversations all the time, and we love to have you in the crowd or just join us up here. So let us know, man.
Yeah. Oh, I want to do this too. So Tuesday. So usually we have like our drink and draw today. Our drink and draws have been moved to Tuesday, and then we have our regular with the BS conversations on Wednesdays. So we have those, and then are we doing something tomorrow, Jay?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and review our thoughts about Extreme Rules. So we're gonna come back here tomorrow night. I know people want to watch Raw. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get here a little bit early. We're going to get here around 6. So 6 o'clock, come back here. We're going to have a talk about Extreme Rules, to talk about what happened, what we liked, what we didn't like, and who came back. By the way, it was a break.
Also, I mentioned it a few times. Working, I got to pick a night and stuff, but me and more than likely the Dub going to be looking at maybe doing a little gaming centric type of thing.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? So we'll hopefully that'll be coming maybe this month, maybe.
Okay.
But we'll let everyone know, you know.
Sweet. So. That's dope. I love to hear it. I'm here for it. All right. So last question of the night, rapid fire topic. Dream match. Fuck the promotions, fuck the eras, fuck the dead or alive. If you could make a dream match, 1-on-1 or a tag team, I'm feeling lenient. I'm feeling lenient. 1-on-1 or a tag team. Who you got? Fuck it, I'm gonna go first. Just to go and get mine out.
Go ahead.
I feel like the world deserves another TLC match. But let's add a tag team to it, though. You know, we in 2000 we were blessed to get the Dudley Boys versus the Hardy Boys versus Edge and Christian. But what would so happen if we were to add a current Young Bucks to that match?
I know it.
Just what kind of bullshit could occur in a match like that? You know what I'm saying? Just thought. That's my dream match.
Oh man.
Call your insurance companies because niggas gonna need a deductible after that one, boy.
somebody's gonna be hurt, bro. Somebody's gonna be like, I'm talking about some serious hurt because it's who. All right.
Can you get super kicked off? What if you got speared? What if Jeff got speared off the ring thing, off the belt, and got super kicked on the way down? I'm sorry. I'm just, y'all go ahead. Go
Can
ahead.
they do that? That's just
that takes a lot of coordination. I don't know if
yes, it does.
I don't know if
It's
they got
possible.
it. I'm gonna go Kenny Omega.
Okay.
It's gonna be a triple threat. Kenny Omega versus Seth Rollins versus. Do I want to put him in? Ooh, I don't want to. Ooh, okay. Versus, I'd want to put somebody like AJ Styles in there, like primetime AJ Styles. No. Okay. Take that back. Kenny Omega, Seth Rollins versus, in his prime, Kurt Angle.
Whoa, technical striking and high flyer striking. That's gonna be a lot of shit
going on.
I like
it.
Yeah, I'm for it. I approve.
Okay. So I kind of want to do a triple threat, but I'm thinking, and I was gonna go, since you use Kenny Omega, I'm not gonna go pick Kenny.
Oh, you can choose Penny.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pull in. I'm gonna do Will Ospreay.
Ooh,
give me a prime AJ Styles.
Ooh,
versus the whole fucking show, the man himself, Rob Van Dam.
Me.
Whoa,
RVD, baby. Let's go.
That's gonna be a lot of kicks.
And that's gonna be extreme because they don't
somebody's gonna fuck up and catch a chair that he throws, and you know what happens when you catch the chair.
Somebody gonna get hit with it.
You don't catch it with your hands either.
Somebody's getting hit with that Van Daminator, and I can't wait.
I like Allen's too, and KB's.
Hold on, let me pull them up. What Allen say? Hold on. KB said first, Stone Cold and Rey Mysterio versus The Rock and HBK. Okay, that's like take your kid to work day type match. I like it.
Are you talking about that because Rey Mysterio is so small?
That's exactly why.
Oh God.
The Shield current versus AJ Styles, Kenny Omega, Phil. But so you're trying to do the Bullet Club versus the Shield? I fuck with it. I fuck with it.
I like that.
And who we got here? Okada versus Reigns.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think Reigns got the repertoire to hang with Okada.
Ooh, that second one though, Ricochet, Dante Martin,
Swerve versus Real Ospreay. I feel sorry for Swerve.
Man,
I don't think Swerve can hang with Will.
I don't know if
added a little muscle to him.
I don't know.
I don't know if I don't know if Swerve would be able to stick with Will like that as of yet. As of right now, let's just say that.
I don't think Swerve got the power to hang with Will, bro.
Ooh. Allen's making a whole pay-per-view. He got Sandman versus Mox next. Like you can't just put over a whole
in this prime. They gonna drink a beer after they bleed.
Oh, and let's go. That's gonna have to be the last match because
absolutely
blood's gonna be everywhere.
That's gonna be an unsanctioned match. Absolutely,
blood is gonna be everywhere, and nobody's gonna want to wrestle on that after that.
No, new match.
Swerve is a badass.
I agree.
But Will Ospreay is
he elbows niggas in the back of the head, bro.
Oh my God!
Frequently,
I saw that. And I was like, "Whoa!"
He runs and just
like I saw that with upper management, and I immediately she was like, if that happened to you, we would really have to have a conversation afterwards. Like you can't, because there's no way to brace for it. You know what I'm saying?
Because you don't know the shit's coming.
We got to have a great conversation, mate, sometime soon. Like who's the best on the mic? Who's the best?
Ooh. I say, how about we talk about that tomorrow? Make sure y'all bring y'all ass here, right here, 6 p.m. Blerd Syndicate. Make sure you send this conversation. Make sure you send the page. Make sure you sub to the channel. Make sure you go buy some merch. Buy the goddamn apron, because it's about to be barbecuing, and it don't make no fucking sense for you to not have on that apron.
Hey, but are we really gonna be, barbecuing? It's cold outside now. We miss barbecue.
For me, barbecue season is year round for me, bro. It can be 20 degrees.
All right.
If I'm gonna throw some meat on that grill, slapping meat on that grill, you feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. There we go.
The man just spoke. And to close it out, MJF versus Miz, just because why the fuck not? Yeah, you hate everybody involved.
I'm just saying it's gonna be wonderful, man. So come back and chill with us tomorrow. I want you to be like She-Hulk, and smash the follow button, and then we're gonna love you 3000. But we're gonna leave not like the NWO this time. We're gonna leave like the Ninja Turtles and get the shell out of here. You see what I did there? Oh, you like that one? Yes, that's the new one. We get the shell out of here. Peace. All right, y'all.